Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to join you all this evening for the closing event of your International Leadership Summit. The theme of your summit is Asia. And Asia is going through a transformation of unbelievable dimensions. And it is only natural that so many of us should be interested in finding out what's happening. And it's not easy. I've just come back from the Pearl River Delta, which I have not been to for many years. And the transformation there is truly remarkable. Macau, last year, gambling revenues overtook those of Las Vegas. In 10 years' time, Macau will be several times the size of Las Vegas. We see Macau as a peak because that's where many Chinese get the discretionary income to have a flutter. I went to some of the baccarat rooms, and the Chinese much prefer baccarat to blackjack. And I was told that each bet was $1 million Hong Kong dollars. And this went on for hours. Sheldon Adelson of Sands is building 20,000 hotel rooms in Macau. 20,000. He had a rough and ready casino, which was opened, I think about 3 years ago. And within 9 months, he recouped his capital. I stayed at the Venetian, 3,000 suites shown around, and I was told that if they were to sell off the retail space, that would recover the cost of the entire investment. When I accompanied my Prime Minister to Las Vegas a couple of years ago, because we are having 2 casinos in Singapore, which we closed as integrated resorts. Adelson said Asia can sustain 20 Macaus. I couldn't believe my ears, and I thought he must have been exaggerating. But now when I realized that he's putting his bet, 20,000 rooms in Macau, betting the house on Macau, that's an indication of his vision of the future, which all of us, whether as individuals, as families, on behalf of our children or as corporations, have to take into account. You might wonder why the Foreign Minister should be here addressing you. In fact, I was very much involved in the beginning of INSEAD in Singapore. EDB was courting INSEAD for some time, and the school considered various possibilities. And the faculty members had doubts about Singapore. They thought we were a strange place. So one day, EDB told me, insisted that I meet the professors. 20 of them had descended on Singapore to make a survey for themselves. It was quite intimidating because they subjected me to a viva voce and pelted me with a whole range of questions, mostly awkward ones. I gave them frank answers about who we are and why we are what we are. You take the good with the bad, the bones with the meat. But there is an organic logic to Singapore's positioning in Asia. Well, between China and India, China already exploding, India emerging also dramatically. In between, we have a range. Vietnam, moving to the other In the strange case of Myanmar, moving backwards while everyone else is moving forward. But it is a huge drama, the drama of Asia. And if we can maintain another generation of peace here, the transformation of half the world will change the world and change the course of human history. When INSEAD took the decision to establish a Singapore campus, it was not without risk. I mean, would students want to come here instead of Fontainebleau? The school was clear from the beginning that there should be only one admission, location blind. And let the competition determine the outcome. And I just heard from the dean a moment ago that the school's intention now is to size Singapore equal to Fontainebleau. And who knows, one day, it may even be a little bigger than Fontainebleau. The school works on the basis of one school, two campuses. I think this is an idea borrowed from Tan Xiaoping. He has the original intellectual property. You don't have the intellectual property. And other schools are following the same model. Many, a few, having the Asian campus also in Singapore. Somehow, because we see the world in similar ways, we have decided to flow with the tide of globalization and seize the opportunities that are before us. First movers have a great advantage. We are committed to INSEAD because we see in INSEAD's flourishing growth our own future. We have helped make us what we want to be: a center for education, a global schoolhouse, like a Renaissance city-state, attracting talent from near and far. Talent in science, in management, in finance, in the arts. We are the wonderful people who see somehow a reflection of their own homeland in our city-state, who see somehow a reflection of their own aspirations in your school. So we wish you every success in the future, because your future is our future. Thank you very much.